Dustin, how are you?
Good. Hey, lost tonight. You guys are not mathematically out, but nearly out. What do these next two games mean for you and for the coaching staff and the players?
Um, an extension of pre-season. We said to the players at the start of the week that we were going to push the players a little bit harder these next 3 weeks. I mean, look, without being disrespectful of the Challenge Cup, the league is the absolute priority for us. And we were going to look at the Challenge Cup as an opportunity to look at a new system, which we did tonight. And we spent some time on that this week, and we will continue to spend time on that next week. But yeah, I'll be honest. The Challenge Cup is from day one has been an opportunity for us to use it to develop some of the younger players. But this sequence of 3 games that we have with KC, Louisville next week at home, and then away to Chicago. It's we are looking at them as pre-season games, and we're also looking at that 3-week period as being an opportunity to push the team a little bit more physically. So yeah.
And you mentioned the other day kind of a change in shape, getting more players forward. What do you think worked in that tonight? What do you think you guys still have to work on?
Well, I mean, we've spent 2.5 days on a new system and players in different positions. That stuff's not going to happen overnight. I actually thought that there were a lot of really, really good moments in the first half. We were a little bit too expansive. I think we got a little bit carried away. Maybe that we were on the ball a lot. We were creating and looked dynamic. And I think we got a little bit carried away with that. Obviously, we knew going in that Kansas City was a transition team, and I think for 45 minutes we were really, really good value. And then a little bit of madness, right? In a 4-minute spell, we give up 2 goals, and then that changed everything at half time. So a good lesson learned there in terms of not being too expansive in that new system, but really positive first half. A lot of really, really good things. I enjoyed watching it. The players looked like they felt good in it. But of course, when you like most things in life, you gain something, you lose something, you get something, but you lose something in return. So we're going to have to work on continuing the gains, but then at the same time making sure it doesn't take too much away from where we are defensively. And obviously, you're playing against a team that is exceptional in transition. There's no doubt about that. CC Kaiser, Hamilton, Cooper, those are very dynamic players in transition, and we fell into a trap for a little period there, and it cost us. But I'll be honest. I'm sat here now. I'm frustrated with the third goal for sure. But we're looking at this as a 3-week period to build something new, and I thought there was a lot of positive things.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Dustin. Manny, I saw your hand go up.
Yeah, Sam, how's it going?
Yeah, very good. You?
Good. From your perspective, how did the late 2 goals on the first half credit to? Was the last loss of focus, or just trying to get to the halftime with a 0-0 draw?
No, we were. I mean, we were. I don't know if you know this, but we were actually winning the game. We were winning 1-0, so we weren't trying to get into the halftime at 0-0. If anything, I thought we were good value and probably should have been 2-0 up. And then we commit too many numbers forward on the edge of their box. We get a midfield player gets stripped, and then they're off in transition, and we did not deal with that very well. Then all of a sudden you're dealing with 100 yards of space between their goal and yours in transition. We could have done better in the 2v1 situation. We took the bait a little bit, which opened up the space for Hamilton. So I think we got a little bit carried away. I thought that we really felt the flow and the energy a little bit on the ball, but we got too expansive, and fell into a KC trap. And of course, the worst thing is that we do that 2 minutes later. So really good learning moments again. We're looking at this as a pre-season moment for us. So, but credit to Kansas City. I Thought I actually thought it was a really good. If you were a neutral watching the game, I thought it would have been really good value. I thought you'd have seen two good teams, playing some good stuff.
Yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah. I was going to 1-0 at halftime. And how's that for you? Winning, at halftime and then changing the team talk at halftime. What did you say to the team to either try to give a boost or try to just keep a solid game for the rest of that second half?
Yeah, I mean, sense of perspective, right? I think the game was relatively not in. The games you can never be in control in this league. There's no doubt about that. I don't care who you're playing. You will never be in complete control in this league. I thought we were in control. And at halftime I said, look, we had a 4-minute spell there where we fell into the trap once, but then we fell into the trap a second time. So it's that's a big learning moment for us, and I just said to the team at the end. I'm glad this has happened today, because it will give us an opportunity to look at where we've been exposed in this new system, and we knew it was going to happen. We didn't know specifically where, but we knew we were going to expose it, and now that gives us good feedback to address some things for next week. But we're going to stay the course with the new system. We're going to give it 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously, we've got a lot of players missing, not just the players at the World Cup, but we've got Hurst and Anderson that are unable to play at the moment, and will be unable to play for probably another 3 weeks. So the new system was forced upon us a little bit, but it's created a new opportunity. I liked a lot of what we saw, and we got exposed. So I'd like to be exposed when we'd won the game, but it wasn't to be. So, but yeah, I'm not too disappointed with that performance, especially considering we pushed the players. An extra 10 to 15% this week, but it will be the same next week as well.
Yeah, with a new change of system, the new players coming in, notably, I think for me that caught my eye was Maddie Desaino in midfield, and now, of course, her first goal. How you rate her performance in today's lineup? I know she played the majority of the game.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, congratulations to her. I mean, she's, one of the things that we looked at was, her ability in tight spaces. She's comfortable. And she's, but what? She's fearless. She's brave, and she's really good around the goal. And we saw that with her one chance. But happy for her. I mean, she's got a bright future in the game, no doubt about that. And so, hey, again, I go back to my earlier comments. We're looking at pre-season. If you're not going to try different things now, then when are you? So really happy for her to get her first goal. Well deserved. She's a dynamic player. She's got a little bit of something. She's very unique. We don't have another player like her in the team. And she took her goal really well, and she also took her opportunity really well with her performance.
And lastly, my last question: any updates with Emily Alvarado? I know she came out early in the first half. Any talks with the medical team? No,
I haven't had the chance yet. Yeah, I'm sure it was just I think she felt something. It was a precaution. Let's get her off before it becomes something bigger. And disappointed for her, because she deserved the chance to play tonight. And hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully she can be back between the sticks next week.